Hi guys, welcome back to Shai Half Full. Today I have a guest with me, very, very special guest. She is one of the loveliest people I've actually ever met. It's so hard for me to make Sudani friends, guys. Like, I can't freaking do it. But she's made it so easy. She's been so accepting and just one of those type of people that, like, you can trust with your life, you know? And she's also very into activism, and that's just the type of people I need to be around. I can't be around people who pretend nothing's going on. You know what I'm saying? So please welcome with me, Ithar.
Thank you. Honestly, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, it means a lot. Thank you for having me.
So how are you? How have you been?
Good. I've been good.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's a weekend.
I know.
But yeah, busy week. I guess it just gets busier and busier, but I'm happy to be here.
I'm so excited you're here,
Thank
by the way.
you.
So, how busy was your week on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
Okay.
10, hands down.
Yeah.
Working in the humanitarian sector, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way, especially with everything happening in the world right now.
Oh, yeah. You do have a really stressful job, though.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get into that later.
Definitely.
Oh, damn. No, my week.
Yeah.
So I had my boyfriend's parents came round from France, and like obviously they were only there for a few days, so we had back to back have to go to London, show them Big Ben.
Oh yeah.
It is crazy because the last time I went to go see Big Ben was my cousin. She moved over from Sudan back in like 2020. It was literally right before lockdown.
Oh wow.
And she was like, oh, I want to see Big Ben.
Yeah.
And then we went and it was like under construction. And I was like, oh,
no.
I did not realize. So that was the last time I actually saw Big Ben. So I was like, oh, maybe it's nice to see it again. But anyways, it was nice. We went to Stonehenge. I was like, I'm sorry, I've never seen this site before. And it's only 1 hour drive from us. I was like, I didn't even know it was that close. I thought it was really far.
So you're playing tour guide?
Yeah, pretty much.
Tour guide.
Pretty much, yeah. But no, yeah, it was just super stressful because I just had to go right back into work. I should have taken more days off, but is what it is anyways. Anyway.
You had fun?
Yeah, definitely. Good. They're so nice. They're so
Good.
nice. So it was cool. I had to cook every day, which, to be fair, I didn't actually have to, but I just wanted to because she always cooks when I'm there. So I was like, whatever.
That's nice.
Anyways, so are you ready to talk about recent events?
Let's go.
Let's get
I'm
into
ready
it.
For this.
Actually, before we get into recent events, I want to tell everyone I am running the Oxford Half Marathon.
No way. I'm so proud of you.
I don't know what possessed me to do this, but I am. I decided to do. The thing is, I took up running last year in the summer. It wasn't a proper summer, like it wasn't really hot, but I was like, okay, like let me just do like around the block a little bit, this, that, 5K here and there. And I was like, I like it. I like running. When it got really cold, I was like, I don't like running.
I was just about to ask, are you running now in the cold?
No, I haven't ran in January. But like, I was just thought, okay, maybe I can just do this half marathon. Yeah. And it's actually something that I just wanted to do in my lifetime. I wanted to run a half marathon. And I decided to raise money for a local children's hospice.
Amazing.
So I will put the link down in the bio and you guys can chip in even if it's £1, you know, like it's a very good cause. They need about £6 million per year in order to keep the hospice running, basically. And it's quite a substantial amount for a local charity, a really small charity. So I thought it was just best to help out a small charity rather than a really big one. Obviously, the big ones still do a lot of stuff, but I think it's better to help out local charities.
What charity is it? If you know my mouth?
It is Helen and Douglas House.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. It's a super cute charity. If you are in Oxford, you'll see that there's like quite a few shops around, like furniture shops and like just they do loads of stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, don't let my running be in vain, guys. You have to donate now.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, so I just had to get that out of the way.
No, good. I'm going to hold you to account as well. I'll be down the side like, get go money.
Yeah, the way I'm going to be posting my training and everything.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, so have you finished the Beyblade?
I have, and don't judge me. I finished it in 2 sittings.
What?
Over 2 days. So, yeah, I did.
I tried to finish it quickly, but I couldn't.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it just shows how dedicated I am to trash TV. It is trash TV, but it's good TV.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into it.
Okay, let's go.
Let's get into it. Okay, Farhana. How do you feel about Farhana?
Okay, I like Farhana.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel that they're just not her group. Genuinely.
Exactly that.
She's a hard worker. She really knows her.
I love her. My
shit.
Shayla.
Yeah. No, genuinely, I really do like Farhana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Her husband, though, can't stand
Brother.
him. Can't stand him.
How dare you tell me that you...
Sorry, ex-husband. Let's correct myself.
Ex-husband. How dare you tell me, oh, I want my child to be around the woman I cheated on you with? Like, can you just allow us, please? Like,
yeah.
Come on, man. And plus, you're not even married to her. That is the biggest problem that I had. The biggest problem is that you're not married to this woman for her to come here and be like, I want to be part of the child's life.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, Farhana has a lot of, like, trauma when it comes to what you did to her.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want, like, her child. And her child, like, called the other woman mom. I thought that was really horrible.
I think that was quite insensitive.
I just couldn't deal with it.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
But also him rocking up at her event.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop trying to take the limelight, mate.
I'm sorry, but he just wanted to be on the Maybelline.
Yeah,
Like, he did not care
100%.
about the child. I'm joking. I don't know what's going on. DJ Bliss and Ibrahim's fight.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Right.
So, Ibrahim said that what he did was, I just tapped the table and DJ Bliss threw a ceramic plate in my head. So, do we think he is suffering from memory loss? Because why?
Okay.
Would he say that?
I have my own reservations about Ibrahim, right?
Mm.
But that whole situation didn't need to happen.
Okay, so someone needed to put Ibrahim in his place, sorry. Because, first of all, you can see that
I agree. I agree.
You can see that Ibrahim's mum is the type of lovely woman that just is so sweet and probably never told Ibrahim he did anything wrong.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, he probably grew up to be like that. Probably grew up to be like, Ana Ibrahim as-Samadi. Every single 5 minutes, making sure everyone respects him. And I think that type of upbringing, a lot of men go through. And then, like, well, Arab men go through. And that's why they feel like they're entitled to respect regardless of what happens.
Yeah.
But away from that anyways, DJ Bliss obviously threw it in a moment of weakness. Like, he was very upset. And the reason why I love DJ Bliss is because you can tell how torn up he was about it right afterwards. You know, right after he saw what he did, he was like, I can't believe I did something like this. I'm not a violent person. Yeah. And, like, obviously it is a really horrible thing to do, like, to throw a ceramic plate, you know. But, like, I just felt that it was obviously what Ibrahim did. Wait.
No. I was just literally about to say, but, like, if you did that to me, if you went and you told people, especially within knowing the culture that they're from.
Oh my God, literally. And, like, you don't do that. You don't tell people that someone's pregnant because,
I'm sorry, he's not a friend.
He's no one.
But also the way that Dania even like still defended him to some degree.
She's too nice, man.
If someone did that to me, best believe you're gone.
No, completely. I will actually just
because I think it's a matter of respect.
Yeah,
it's not about friendship anymore. Yeah, it's about, do you respect me enough to respect something that I have asked you and told you. Yeah, you know, in confidence. Yeah. So, I think DJ's Bliss. Yeah. Yes, the whole situation shouldn't have happened, but I understand why it did.
Yeah, definitely.
I understand why it did
definitely.
happen.
Like, that was a really horrible thing for him to... And also, I think that he had no remorse when he was talking about it as well. He was like, I told everyone she's pregnant. I was like, why are you laughing?
There's nothing to... Do you know what? No. Because he knew what he was doing was wrong.
It really irritated me the way he was saying it. Like, I was like, okay, why couldn't you have said... listen, I'm really sorry. I let it slip. This. And also, by the way, she didn't actually confirm she was pregnant to him. That's what irritated me. Danny said, I never said the words. True. I never said the words, I am pregnant. It's just that he was like, oh, you must be pregnant. And she was like, oh, don't know, like, I'm just throwing up. Like, that was it.
That's actually a really good point.
Oh, it really irritated me.
It irritated me too.
It irritated me. Oh, I'm trying to think of other things.
Safa.
I don't want to talk about Safa, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk
Okay, so I have to put it out there. I do love Safa.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she is everything that we want to be.
Yeah.
Without the drama. I think she brings the drama.
She's the drama though. Like, there is nothing else about her. Like, I don't know, there's so many unnecessary things that she does, like Ibrahim. Her and Ibrahim, I feel like they just love drama.
But I think Ibrahim...
I feel like you have something really against Ibrahim.
Do you know what it is? Yeah. It's his actions and that he thinks that there are no consequences to his actions.
Yeah.
Especially the thing with him and Zaina with the whole...
Oh! My goodness.
Yeah, trademarking.
That was horrible.
Trademarking and that was petty. that was petty beyond belief. Yeah. Right? But at the same time, I don't like Ibrahim. Don't get me wrong. I don't like him.
Yeah, no one likes him.
But he was smart.
Yeah.
But he was smart with that move.
Yeah.
Because when you're coming professionally and you have beef with someone on a professional level, then you've got to do what you got to do. Mm-hmm. At the same time, I don't agree with what he did.
I thought it was a really horrible thing to do because he literally only did it for pettiness. He didn't do it for anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Petty King?
What the hell?
Him.
Yeah, for real. But something I do not like is everyone commenting saying like he's gay. Isn't that really inappropriate?
So here's the thing, right? I think in the society that we live in, sexuality is not something that is spoken about within the Arab culture.
Definitely.
Full stop.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Or even
anyone even brings it up.
100%. Yeah. So I think when it comes to being a feminine man, you're automatically labeled as gay.
Yeah, I thought it was really horrible because I don't think people understand how damaging it is to accuse someone of that in a country where it's illegal. And it's not just illegal, like people will do really horrible things if they even accuse someone of being gay. And I think that the reasons as to why people are saying it is really horrible. I was like, what? Because he dresses nice. What's going on?
Yeah.
I was like, there's so many men who are like petty and gossipy and stuff like that, but they don't get labeled as like someone who must be gay because they just wear tracksuits. Why is that? You know? And like, I love his style. No cap. Ibrahim, your style's good.
He's got a good stylist
or anything. But anyways, his style is nice, you know? Like every time he's dressing, it's like, yeah, this is really beautiful. He looks like a prince, you know? And then that's what makes him a homosexual. Like, let's be so real.
I think... Again,
he's also sassy though.
I mean, that I have to agree with.
Yeah.
But I also feel like when it comes to talking about such a global show, people always like to throw labels around.
Yeah.
And just because it doesn't make sense to you or it's not a stereotype that you associate with Arab men, doesn't necessarily mean you have to give it that label.
Yeah.
That's how I feel personally.
Yeah.
When it comes to it.
Yeah.
Also, why do you care about someone's sexuality?
Yeah.
Why is it any of your concern?
And the thing is that he will talk about anything. Wallahi, he was talking about the Dubai pistachio chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
All the comments were like, why doesn't he just admit he's gay? He's talking about chocolate. What are we talking about here? Like, and why does he have to admit it to everyone? Like,
it's not your concern.
Yeah.
It doesn't add value to your life if he does come out.
And also people were talking about like he got divorced because he's gay. No, he got divorced because he's an idiot.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The excuses he was coming up with of why he wasn't seeing his wife.
I was like, and he was like, I can make 10 grand.
May we never see that love. May we never see that love.
Love never find me. What do you mean I can make 10 grand at this show? I'd rather not see my wife. It's horrific.
No.
Oh my days. Okay, I have another thing It's not the wavelength.
No, okay.
This is a random thing that I saw. He's a podcaster. He does like financial advice.
Ooh.
I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, guys. But this man, he got into £23,000 debt.
Wow.
Because he was buying Pokemon cards. Ooh. And his wife filed for divorce as soon as she found out.
Okay.
So, tell me, do you think you'd file for divorce as soon as you find out that your husband has been buying 23,000 Great British pounds? And it's debt, you know? It's not like, oh, he has money and he spent 23 grand. It's debt. 23 grand debt. And he's buying Pokemon cards. And do you know what irritates me about this as well? You are not buying Pokemon cards smartly enough because you can make money buying Pokemon cards.
I mean, that's one of the questions I was going to ask.
You definitely were just buying any card you saw. So, do you think you'd file for divorce if you just found out that someone's been hiding this from you?
This is a really, I love this question. It's a really interesting question. Oh God, yes or no?
Okay.
Because when it comes to what I believe in a relationship, there is a financial responsibility.
Yeah.
And there you share financial responsibilities within a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming, divorce. Yeah. So you're married, right? Yeah. So I think there's a statistic where financial problems are one of the main reasons or causes for divorce.
Yeah.
Like quite a high percentage. Mm-hmm. And to me, I think if we weren't... Oh, he's in debt.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's debt. Like...
Okay, no, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, to me, that'll be a divorce. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you are a grown-ass man.
Yeah.
That you think that you need these Pokemon cards so much that you're £23,000 in debt.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, you really needed them, yeah. But this is what I mean, like, because I was thinking, like, I definitely want financial transparency when it comes to marriage, 100%. Mm-hmm. When it comes to, like, if you find out there's debt, I definitely want there to be a valid reason. You know, I had to have a heart transplant type of reason. Not, oh, I bought Pokemon cards and they're all useless and worthless and someone ripped them up and told me they were in good quality.
Babe, get a hobby. Respectfully, get a hobby.
Like, you can take up crocheting, but you wanted to buy 23 grand worth of Pokemon cards. I think I would file for a divorce, especially if, like, I didn't see it happening. Like, I couldn't stop him. He didn't tell me, oh, I had to take out this loan to get the Pokemon cards. He didn't tell me he had this problem. I just had to find out. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, he didn't even come to you with the saying,
no,
babe.
You just found out.
Sorry,
after
I got to
the
tell you
23
this.
grand.
Sit down.
You found out after the 23 grand, and also, like, this is the thing about financial responsibility. It's a big part of marriage, and I think. I'm acting like I'm married, but it's a big part of marriage, I think. Like, it also goes to show, like, what will he do, like, if you have kids and, like, they need to go to uni and, sorry, I had to buy Pokemon cards instead because, like, you can't buy groceries, sorry. Like, it's just ridiculous. You don't know what... Because the thing is, it's debt. This is what I have to keep, like, mentioning. It's debt. He didn't just buy it because he had 23 grand. He didn't have 23 grand. He's borrowing it. You know, and the interest is racking up as well. So you guys can never get out of this debt, you know?
Okay, so in order for you to be in debt with £20,000, it means that you're not even within that bracket of earning £23,000.
Yeah.
My understanding anyway.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
And that you had to find out.
Yeah.
I think that person's... Well, cause for divorce, okay. That's why I said also no.
Okay.
Because... Does that mean that now we are in financial ruin?
Yeah, definitely.
Is he doing anything to rectify and to...
He's buying more Pokemon cards.
No, don't say that.
He can make profit. That's what he's doing. Now he's 30 grand in debt. This is what I mean. Like, I just think that you have a problem. And people who go into debt, not most people, but I'm just saying some people that go into debt find it very hard to get out of it because they're constantly... you know, trying to buy stuff, trying to, like, and a lot of people, like, get loans to, like, try and cover more debt, and then you fall into a really
cycle.
bad... Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe some counselling would help, but I don't know if...
What about you? Would you?
Yes.
No questions asked.
Yeah, no questions asked, because I think you need to be transparent with me from the beginning that you are buying Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
If I have to find out after 23 grand, then like I'm filing for divorce, because I just think that you are stupid with money, and that you were never open with me about your debt. You were never open with me about it.
Yeah.
And so when it does come to us buying a house or something, I'm just going to be like, true. Oh, so you spent how much on what?
There are other financial priorities.
This is the tip of the iceberg, I'm telling you now.
Yeah. I think it's something that we spoke about as well last time, earlier.
Yeah.
To do with like not being taught the right things even in school.
Yeah.
Like, I understand we weren't taught about financial responsibility in school, but then there's a difference between not knowing how to save and there's actually buying something that doesn't have any
investment value or
anything, to it.
Yeah.
Or any value enough.
Yeah.
That's 23K. That's like maybe like a starting salary, a graduate job salary.
Yeah.
23K.
Like, that's a lot.
23K.
It's a lot. It's a lot. In this cost of living, you're buying Pokemon cards.
No, okay. Yeah.
I'm telling you. We
can't even buy groceries. Babe, we can't pay the mortgage.
Because we're paying off the Pokemon cards. Like, it's just too much. It's too much, man. But yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments if you would actually divorce someone if you found out they were 23 grand in debt. This is, by the way, after you find out. Pokemon cards, whatever it is, cards, something that's useless, basically, is what I'm telling you. All the Pokemon cards, people are going to come at me, including my boyfriend. But anyways, so I wanted to also ask you.
Yeah.
What have you recently been grateful for?
Oh, I like gratitude. This is an odd answer, but I think the winter season.
Oh, yeah.
I really struggle in warmer weather.
Same.
And I love when winter comes around. I'm really grateful for the winter and autumn seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The summer is horrible.
I can't stand the summer.
And everyone stinks. I actually hate the summer so much.
Because the way people need to be educated about personal hygiene.
Literally, but the thing is, it's not even that people stink, yeah. It's like, in the winter, earmuffs, scarf, like gloves, everything, you can layer up. In the summer, I can't take my skin off. Do you get it? You just have to be hot the whole time, and I just hate it so much. And I also hate the beach. Sorry, guys, I hate the beach. I hate it. It's really so sandy and the sand gets everywhere, and it's too hot. I don't like it.
Oh, fair enough. I don't mind the beach.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm grateful for the colder seasons.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Is there any particular reason?
Yeah. Okay, so this is really odd, but I get seasonal depression in the summer.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's quite rare. But there are people out there that also do get it. So like people who get seasonal depression in the winter because it's shorter days, less sunlight. Cool. It's cold. I actually get the opposite in the summer.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And I didn't realize that until after therapy.
Really?
Well, actually during therapy, she's like, yeah, your signs are, your symptoms are quite interesting.
Yeah. The way she's like, it's August now. And
she's like, how are you this chirpy in December? But I get seasonal depression in the summer.
That's crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't hate summer.
Yeah.
I'm just not my best.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
Wait, have you ever lived in Sudan?
Yeah, for a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how was it?
I was 15, so I think also during that year there was just so much going on.
Yeah.
That I think the weather was least of my worries.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, whenever we travel to any hot countries, I do struggle a little bit. Recently went to Dubai.
Yeah.
Dubai.
What's Dubai?
Literally. I have to correct myself there.
Imarat. Go ahead.
Welcome to Dubai, habibi. Sorry, for a wedding. And yeah, that was difficult. I mean, it was just 10 days. November.
Okay. Sorry, it's not even that hot.
No. Wait.
Okay, yeah.
34 to 38 degrees is hot.
Yeah, okay, it's hot. Yeah.
It's hot.
You're right, it is a desert, yeah. It's horrible.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Even like, especially in the Middle East, there's quite a lot of air conditioning everywhere. It was still the fact that in the little pockets between going from car to building to mall, whatever it is, restaurant, that you still have to be outside. Yeah. Even though the evenings were much cooler, it was still,
My goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to, obviously I lived in the Emirates and Sharjah, but I went to LA well, not for anything, just for like holiday.
Nice.
And I went in May, which was actually horrific.
Isn't that the mid of summer?
It was.
Oh my God.
It's not, but yes, pretty much. And like, just like walking to the shop, like, you know, have you seen that meme where the guy's in the desert, like trying to like get some water? Like that was literally me. It was so bad. I was like, oh my goodness. Wow. I don't think I realized it when I was living there, though, you know, but it's what it is. Anyways.
What are you grateful for?
What am I grateful for?
So, do you see how we go like?
I'm like, anyways. What am I grateful for? Wow, there's loads of things I'm grateful for, but I think recently I've been grateful for my support system. So obviously, like I've like told everyone, I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to do a podcast. And like everyone has been so supportive, and especially when I tell people like about like what I want it to be about and stuff, everyone has been like super nice and like even just like giving me ideas and telling me like, you know, you sound so passionate talking about it. And I'm just like, thanks guys. I'm super nervous, but like I'm just happy to have people around me that like can help lift me up until I get that confidence. Because like when I did the first episode, I was basically beating myself up literally. And then like this girl messaged me and she was like, don't do that to yourself, because there'll be a time where you don't feel that much support and you're the only person that can like bring yourself up to actually do it. Yeah. So like you need to have like that type of confidence in yourself. And yeah, she really made me see it from a different perspective. And I think like just so many people have told me that like I'm a good person to do a podcast, basically.
Are you kidding me? We've all been so excited.
Oh, I'm just so
this.
happy, yeah.
Good.
But yeah, definitely grateful for the support system. So let's do like a more in-depth understanding who you are.
Okay.
So tell us, where were you born? Where did you grow up with? Where did you come from? No, tell me.
So obviously Sudania.
Yes.
Mia bil Mia. Mongolawiya kaman.
Yes.
So yeah, Sudanese, born and raised in Sweden.
Okay.
And then moved to the UK 2001, end of 2001. And when we moved straight to Oxford. Okay. So Oxford's our hub. Yeah. Never left except for uni.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Is there a specific reason you moved to Oxford?
I think it's more my dad. Okay. My dad was like, if there's one place I'm going to take the kids, it's going to be Oxford.
Okay. Yeah. So you go to the uni. Yeah.
I think that was his aspirations for us. But yeah, so moved straight to Oxford. He was working here at the time anyway. Yeah. And then we just happened to up and leave.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. I actually didn't move straight to Oxford. Okay. So we were first in the Emirates, and then I think it was 2010. It's either 2010 or 2011. We moved to Banbury.
Oh wow! Okay. Oh, so you guys came quite late, like in the 10. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure they were contemplating even going to the UK. Okay. Like they were like, do we even want to go there? Yeah. Which is also crazy because like when I went to the Emirates to go see my aunt and stuff, like her husband was talking about like, should I go to the UK? This, that, and I'm like, there will always be things that you wish you had in the UK that you do have here in the Emirates, and the same otherwise. Like, because like you have to pay for school there, bro. Like it's difficult, you know. But they're like, oh, but there's no tax here. But there's healthcare over there. Like, you know, you just have to choose whichever one. Yeah. Like, no country is perfect. But anyways, we moved to Banbury first, and and then my parents found out there were Sudani people in Oxford. Yeah. A hell of a lot of them, by the way.
Quite big.
Yeah, there's so many of us in Oxford, and they were like, okay, we're moving to Oxford. And I was like, okay. So we only stayed in Banbury for 1 year.
Yeah.
We just went to Oxford because we had that like Sudani school.
Yeah.
I'm laughing. On Saturdays, I think.
Did you go?
Yes. I was there like clockwork every single week.
Yeah. I was there for like 2 years. I said, I'm not doing this anymore. I want to be able to sleep on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't like this.
Like, how are we having school 6 days a week, guys? It was so...
We're the true warriors.
Nah, for real. Y'all did not go through as much as we went.
No.
Okay, yeah. So obviously you grew up in Sweden. Until what age?
When we moved here, I was 8.
Okay.
Yeah. So straight into primary school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What year would that been in primary school? Like year 4 or something?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know anything about primary school. I didn't actually go to primary school.
Hold on.
Well, I did actually,
yeah. Yeah, year 4.
Okay.
It'll be around year 4. Year 4, year 5.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah.
How did you find like making friends in like the UK and like with stuff?
So I think first it was a culture shock.
Mm-hmm.
Huge culture shock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming from like a very Swedish upbringing, especially as a child. Very Montessori upbringing in school. The community as well. I feel like here there's more of a community and a diverse community.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in terms of going straight into primary school, mind you, I only spoke Swedish and Arabic.
Aww.
I didn't speak English. So English is my third language.
Yeah.
And so obviously as a child you pick up languages quite quickly.
Yeah.
So that was great. I think at year 6, I think it took me quite a bit to be fully fluent in English.
Yeah.
But I remember for the first maybe like 4 or 5 months, I just didn't care. I just spoke in Swedish, full sentences, teachers, students, the whole lot.
Yeah.
And all of the kids were really intrigued. I remember them being really intrigued.
Yeah.
It's like, who's this girl?
Mm-hmm.
This black kid that's come and she's like talking in Swedish to us and we're trying to befriend her and stuff. So yeah, I think it was quite an interesting experience.
Yeah.
In primary school. But then also the fact that in the UK, you don't just have one home.
Yeah.
Especially if it's council housing.
Yeah.
You're moved around.
Yeah.
So I went to actually multiple primary schools in Oxford. And so, yeah, then we settled in the Cowley area. Yeah. And then, that was straight into high school.
Okay.
Just not even go there, but high school.
Oh God, no, I don't even want to go there. But so how did you? Because with me, I came straight to year 6, so it was just I didn't do the whole year 6, but and like obviously people were also intrigued by me as well. They were like, "Did you come from Dubai? Did you come from Dubai? Do you speak Arabic? Did you come from Dubai?" And I was like, yeah, not actually. But anyways, like, you just have to tell people you come from Dubai. I didn't even realize that when I came. I was like, no, I didn't come from Dubai. Yeah. Like, the teacher lied, bro. I did not come from Dubai. But, like, growing up now, I just keep saying, Dubai. Even though it's not Dubai. And Dubai is actually a very small part of the Emirates.
It is.
Because Abu Dhabi takes up, like, half of it.
People think it's a country. Yeah. That go back and learn geography.
Yeah, for real. So how did you find making Sudani friends?
Yeah. Okay,
let's get into it. Yeah.
I had a mixed experience, right? Mm-hmm. So as a kid, I was very confident, mashallah. Super confident. Like, I made friends with everyone and anyone. And especially going into high school, the Sunnis community was quite split between the two schools. So there was Cherwell and then there's Cheney. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the only two that I knew the Sunnis kids went to. Yeah. Particularly with, I think in terms of making friends. Mm-hmm. At that time, being in the Sudanese community was such a big thing. Like, you had to be a part of the community.
Oh my God, yeah.
You had to make friends.
Yeah.
You had to make friends with the Sudanese girls, especially.
Yeah.
I remember then, I was the only hijabi Sudanese girl.
Oh, really?
In school.
Okay.
And I say that now because it has some form of relevance to it as well. Had some great friends, and then the older we got, there was a certain like mold that you had to be.
Yeah.
You had to speak a certain way, dress a certain way. You had to like the same things as they did, and you had to, like I said, fit a certain mold.
Yeah.
That I just wasn't that.
Yeah.
To the point where I still had to remove myself from Sudanese girls.
Yeah.
Because of, perhaps they didn't even know at the time, but it was quite negative in terms of the experience.
Yeah.
And how cliquey it is.
Oh my God.
I think as much as, mashallah, Sudani, they're so hospitable, really, really kind, really, really nice, right? We're known to be those people.
Yeah.
But we don't always talk about the aspects of community that aren't perhaps that great. I think making Sudanese friends was easy until a certain age for me.
Yeah.
I was so outspoken. I didn't take no shit from no one.
Yeah.
Majority of my friends were guys.
Yeah.
But also, I didn't just like to stick with being around the Sudanese girls or Sudanese people in general.
Yeah.
I had friends from all walks of life.
Yeah.
And perhaps that wasn't what they were taught was the right way of befriending or being.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine. But then that meant I had to withdraw myself because of the negative experiences from that.
That's crazy because, like, I also had a similar experience. So, because I was really badly bullied in the Emirates, and the Emirates has a lot of colorism, and especially like when it comes to Black Arabs, they're like, you don't exist, obviously. And so I like literally got physically bullied, everything by like, you know, like lighter skinned girls. And so when I came, I was very excited about making Sudani friends. So I had that hope that like we were all gonna be like, woohoo, like this, that.
Family.
And this is such a vivid memory for me.
Yeah.
It was on BBM, Blackberry
Messenger.
Yeah,
throwback.
And one of the Sudani girls messaged me being like, why do you think you're one of us? Like, don't even try and speak to us, like this, that. And like, I was in the car with my mum and I just started crying. We were on the highway and I was like 15 or something. Yeah. And all I wanted to do was make friends that like looked like me, because obviously I was in a space where, you know, no one really looked like me. I had like a few, like maybe 2 girls that were Somali, and like, but they didn't really know what was going on, like when I was getting bullied and stuff. And yeah, it was a really horrible message to get, and I doubt she even remembers it. Like, that's how long ago it is, but that's how like hurtful it was to me that I still remember it, like over 10 years ago. And that kind of just made me feel like, okay, then I guess I don't want to like be part of them or anything, because they don't want me there. And like later on, this is definitely a story for another time, but like one of them just like completely threw me under the bus. And it's irritating when you give someone a chance to be your friend and they fuck you over again. Like, it's just so horrible. And like, we were literally at like my 21st party or something, and like we were on live or whatever, and then she just told her mom like, yeah, it's Amani, like Amani did all of this, da, 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 da. I'm like, why did you go on live then? Like, do you know what I'm saying? And then her mom was like, you're not allowed to be friends with her. Like, it was just such a ridiculous thing, and I just found it so difficult. So that's why like I distanced myself from all the Sudani people, which is really horrible, because like I need Sudani friends for me to like keep in touch with like my culture and like everything. Like, we're the only people who understand what it's like to be Sudani. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't explain it to anyone else. Right. So yeah, that's literally just my experience.
But I think I totally resonate with what you're saying. Yeah. And I think that's an element of the community that people just don't want to talk about. Yeah. There's a sense of cliquiness that if you're not with that, then automatically you're not a part of us. Yeah. And that's, I think, a level of accountability that we have to put forward to each other. Yeah. Because it sounds like you were bullied. I was also bullied.
Yeah.
In different ways.
But actually, also even my mother was bullied, bro. Like she
Same.
was
My mother was bullied too.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's quite a common experience for women and girls who have a sense of self within our community.
Yeah, anyone who's outspoken.
Who has a backbone, who won't take shit from anyone, who, you know, is a just person and just how they بيتعامل, like how they interact with one another.
Yeah.
And if you don't fit into that, then automatically you're not a part of us.
Yeah, it's really sad.
It really is. It really is.
We just need to take up space. Like, we just need to be there. Like, and stop telling people that, like, stop letting people tell us, oh, no, you can't be part of us. Like, piss off, man. Yeah. Like, we'll just form our own clique. Yeah?
Yes, we will. No, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
So I've just got one last question.
Of course.
Do you have a book recommendation or TV show recommendation?
Oh my God, yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh, yes, definitely. Okay, so series. Let's start with series. A recent one, Black Doves.
Okay.
Okay, it's around spy, politics.
Nice.
UK.
Okay.
Surprisingly, it's really good.
Is it a limited series?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
good.
I don't think so. Netflix. On Netflix.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. Second series. Oh my God, why am I going blank? It's one I watched recently. New Amsterdam.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hospital. Love it. It's really good.
I've seen
it's given a bit of like modern Grey's Anatomy.
No.
Mind you, I've never watched Grey's Anatomy, but for the clips I've seen online, really good one.
Yeah.
And there's a third one. Can't think of one. Can't remember it.
Yeah.
But books. So I love a lot of like business, self-help books.
Okay.
One I would recommend is That Will Never Work.
Okay.
So it was a story of Netflix, how it started, where it came from, how it even got the name Netflix.
Nice.
And how they moved into like dealing with all the challenges, dealing with pitching the idea, the no's that they got. And yeah, definitely recommend it. It's amazing.
Nice.
The second one is a self-help book.
Yeah.
It's called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself.
Okay.
And that's by Dr. Joe Dispenza.
Yeah.
And this is, okay, so if there was a book to explain Delulu is the Salulu.
Okay, nice.
Being delusional.
Yeah.
This is the book. But it comes from a psychology perspective and psychological perspective of mindset, how to tweak your mindset.
I love that. Yeah.
To create the person or be the person that you want to be.
Nice.
Top 2 recommendations.
Lovely. Thank you so much for those. I'm going to have to check them out.
Definitely.
And I hope you guys check them out as well, in case I don't have the time. You guys can tell me. But anyways, that is all for today. Yeah. And thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
It's been lovely. We yapped all the way here. We're going to yap after this. Like, we love it.
No, 100%.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please like and comment and subscribe. Yeah. Follow. I think that's what you do on the audio. Yeah. Follow. And 5-star reviews, please. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye, guys. Bye.